Milwaukee, American Family Field. The kind of place where dreams get crushed before they ever see daylight. The Brewers, 74-44, are the apex predators of the National League. The Pirates, 51-69, limping in with a 17-40 road record that tells you everything you need to know. Mitch Keller gets the ball for Pittsburgh. 5 wins, 10 losses, a 3.86 ERA. He's coming off a decent outing against Cincinnati, but history here is written in blood. 10 career starts against Milwaukee, 1-5, 4.99 ERA, a 150 whip. This park, this lineup, it's not built for his survival. Brandon Woodruff steps out for the Brewers. 4 wins, no losses, 2.29 ERA, 0.65 whip. He's allowed 2 runs or fewer in every start this season. Against the Pirates in his career, 7-3 with a 3.40 ERA across 17 meetings. He didn't pitch until July, but since returning, Milwaukee hasn't just been winning, they've been tearing the league apart with 10 straight victories. The Pirates' offense is dead last in runs, dead last in batting average, dead last in slugging. 84 home runs on the year, a number Milwaukee passed weeks ago. Sure, Brian Reynolds has been hot in August with a .935 OPS, but one bat does not carry a lineup through Woodruff in this bullpen. The Brewers score 5 runs a game, rank 3rd in batting average, and run the bases like thieves in the night, 130 stolen bags this season. Their pitching staff, 3rd best ERA in baseball at 3.61, and their bullpen locks games in a coffin. Vegas hung the total at 7.5. I see the argument for the under. Elite arms, weak Pirates bats, but the risk is this. Milwaukee can drop a crooked number in a single inning. The sharper edge is staring you in the face. The Brewers don't just win, they bury teams. 7 of their last 10 wins have been by at least 2 runs. So this isn't about surviving the full 9, this is about recognizing the kill shot when you see it. And today's AI pick is Milwaukee Brewers 1.5 at +106. Will we cash or will we burn? Krista has the next game.
Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. A hitter's park by reputation, but tonight feels different. The Phillies arrive leading the NL East at 69-49, winning 8 of their last 10. The Reds are 62-58, clinging to playoff hopes, but coming off a loss and sitting at .500 in their last 10. Christopher Sanchez takes the ball for Philadelphia. 11 wins, 3 losses, a 2.36 ERA, and in August, he's been untouchable. 2 starts, 2 wins, just 1 run allowed across 14 innings. On the road this year, he's still elite, a 2.39 ERA over 79 innings. His changeup is eating right-handed bats alive, and that matters tonight. Cincinnati struggles badly against lefties, ranking near the bottom of the league in WRC+, WOBA, and strikeout rate. They've seen very little of Sanchez, and that unfamiliarity tilts the first trip through the order heavily in his favor. Hunter Green returns for the Reds. The raw stuff, upper 90s heat, sharp breaking ball, has never been in doubt. His season line is strong at 2.72 ERA, but he's been out since June with a groin strain, and his rehab numbers were rough. 11 runs in 11 AAA innings. Still before the injury, he'd held his last 6 big league opponents to just 7 combined runs. If the command is there, he's got the arsenal to match Sanchez pitch for pitch. Offensively, Philadelphia is dangerous, top 10 in runs, batting average, and slugging, but they score far less on the road than at Citizens Bank Park. Cincinnati has power and speed but lacks consistency, and versus an in-form lefty, that weakness can become a long night. The number from Vegas is 8.5. The under has hit in 6 of the last 10 meetings between these clubs. The Phillies have been part of the 8th most unders in baseball this season. The Reds, the most unders of any team. Both bullpens have been steady enough to protect a low-scoring line if the starters deliver. This isn't a game that screams fireworks. It's 2 arms capable of controlling contact, one lineup that struggles against the handedness it faces, and another that cools off away from home. Add in the history, and the path is clear. And today's AI pick is under 8.5 runs. Will we cash or will we burn? Sapphira has the next game, Bronx Lights, a ballpark that remembers every triumph and every collapse. Tonight, The Twins walk into Yankee Stadium not as victims of the Pinstripes mythology, but as predators with one clear advantage: an ace in peak form. Minnesota's Joe Ryan is that ace. 11 wins, 5 losses, a 2.79 ERA, and a whip under 1, 0.92 to be exact. On the road, he's even sharper, 2.55 ERA in 11 starts. Precision command, a fastball that plays above its velocity, and the kind of poise that doesn't bend when the crowd swells. The Yankees have seen him before, and found him stingy. Across the diamond, the rookie Cam Schlittler is still learning what it means to survive in the big leagues. Just 24.2 innings pitched, 6 home runs surrendered, a whip of 1.66. Control issues, contact issues, the kind of stat line that tells a patient, disciplined lineup they will have their chances. And the Twins, even in a season of transition, have enough bats to punish mistakes. Yes, New York's offense is dangerous. Top in slugging, first in home runs. Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Cody Bellinger, they can change the scoreboard with a single swing. But form matters, and over their last 10 games, this lineup has been hitting just .209. The power remains, but the rhythm is fractured. The Yankees' bullpen, once a fortress, has been cracked since the trade deadline. The Twins' bullpen has taken hits too, but Ryan can stretch deep into this game, shielding his relievers from the heaviest innings. That's the gap that matters most tonight. Who controls the game through 6, and who leaves it to arms that can't be trusted? Vegas posted the Yankees as a slight favorite. That's the trap. The market leans on the weight of the pinstripes and the location, ignoring the reality of the matchup, an established ace against a rookie still testing his limits. The Twins don't get many gifts like this in the Bronx. This isn't about history. It's about the moment, the slumping bats of New York, the precision of Joe Ryan, and the exploitable odds sitting right in front of us. And today's AI pick is Minnesota Twins on the money line. Will we cash or will we burn? Anna's on deck with the next game.
Toronto, Rogers Center. The Cubs come north chasing momentum, but the Blue Jays are waiting with bats blazing. The records look close: Chicago 67-50, Toronto 69-50. But the deeper signals point to separation. The Cubs hand the ball to rookie Cade Horton. On the surface, a 6-3 record and 3.18 ERA shimmer with promise. Dig deeper, and you see the stress fractures: 34th percentile in expected ERA, just 7th in barrel rate. Horton's 22.2 scoreless inning streak is the kind of anomaly the numbers warn will burn bright before collapsing. His last 4 starts have been flawless in results, but they've floated on contact luck. In August, Chicago's offense has gone cold, slashing just 2-3 364. The Cubs still run well, 124 stolen bases, but right now the bats have dulled. Across the diamond, Kevin Gausman steps out for Toronto. His season reads 8-8 with a 3.85 ERA and an elite 1.08 whip. Against the Cubs in his career, the numbers sag, a 6.10 ERA across 6 starts, but that history is old. The current Cubs roster has only limited looks at him. And in his last outing, Gausman carved 7 innings of 1-run ball. Toronto's offense is a machine right now. First in batting average at .269, first in hits per game, and in August they've punished right-handed pitching with a 1.011 OPS and 178 WRC+. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette, and company have been driving the ball with authority. They've got the highest slugging percentage in the league this month and have been turning games with single innings of heavy damage. The weak spots? Both bullpens. Chicago's relief corps carries a 4.11 ERA this month. Toronto's pen has been worse, 5.70 ERA in August. If either starter stumbles or exits early, the scoring could accelerate fast. Vegas set the line with Toronto, 1.5 at +152, 152, total 8.5. The raw numbers, the matchup trends, and the bullpen volatility converge on 1 point: runs. Horton is due for regression. Toronto's bats are surging, and both pens invite chaos. Even if this one starts quiet, late innings can erupt. And today's AI pick is over 8.5 runs. Will we cash or will we burn? Next game, Rocco steps in.
Anaheim, Dodgers, Angels, the so-called Battle of Los Angeles. But truth is, these two clubs ain't playing in the same league right now. Dodgers lead the NL West at 68-51. Angels, 57-62 and fighting to stay relevant. Yeah, they took the opener, but they're outgunned here. Dodgers roll out Shohei Ohtani, ERA 2.37, WHIP 1.10. Just 19 innings this year. They're still handling him carefully, and he's on a pitch count again tonight. Expect 4 innings max. But he hasn't allowed more than a run in any outing, and this is his first start against his old team in his old house. You think he's not going to make a statement? Angels send Kyle Hendricks, 6-8, 4.63 ERA. Career against the Dodgers, rough. 5.53 ERA over 8 starts. Current Dodger bats are 26 for 77 off him. That's a .338 average, with 6 doubles and 3 homers. Freeman's tagged him, Betts has tagged him, and Ohtani's done it too. Offense, Dodgers are first in runs per game, second in homers, second in slugging. In August, they're rocking a .768 OPS against right-handers. Angels are middle of the pack at best, with a .717 OPS versus righties this month. Now the only wrinkle is in the pens. Dodgers bullpen has stumbled in August, .397 ERA, 138 WHIP. Angels pen has been lights out at .284 ERA. But if the Dodgers bust Hendricks early, and the numbers say they will, that bullpen edge won't matter. Vegas has the Dodgers 210 on the money line, 1.5 on the run line at 137, total 9. The run line is the clearest edge. Dodgers bats plus Hendricks history screams multi-run gap. And today's AI pick is Dodgers 1.5, 137. Will we cash or will we burn? Lilith's here to bring it all together.
Some nights, the lines on the board are just numbers. But tonight, they're omens, each one drawn in the chalk of fate. First, the Milwaukee Brewers took the field against the Pirates, and the system saw no mercy in their eyes. The AI's call, Brewers. 1.5 on the run line, precision, power, execution. Then to Cincinnati, where the Phillies and Reds face off. The data whispered of a game locked in restraint, bats muted under the weight of pitching dominance. The AI's decree, under 8.5 runs. In the Bronx, the Twins arrived with their ace and the scent of defiance. Against the Pinstripes, the machine found its edge. Minnesota Twins on the money line. Not just a bet, a rebellion. North to Toronto, where the Cubs meet the Blue Jays. This was no place for silence. Metrics screamed volatility, and the model answered, over 8.5 runs, a game built for chaos. Finally, the city duel, Dodgers versus Angels. Ohtani's limited arm, Hendricks' haunted record, and the weight of Dodger bats forged the final blade. The AI strike, Dodgers, 1.5 on the run line. Primero, los Milwaukee Brewers contra los Pirates. La llamada de la IA, Brewers, 1.5 en la línea de carrera. Precisión, potencia, ejecución. Luego en Cincinnati, Phillies contra Reds. Un susurro de juego cerrado, donde el picheo silencia los bates. La orden de la IA, menos de 8.5 carreras. En el Bronx, los Twins llegaron con su as y un aire de desafío. Contra las Rayas, la ventaja fue clara. Twins en la línea de dinero. En Toronto, Cubs contra Blue Jays. Aquí no había silencio. Los números gritaban volatilidad, y el modelo respondió, más de 8.5 carreras. Finalmente, el duelo angelino, Dodgers contra Angels. Ohtani limitado, Hendricks con historial sombrío y bates de peso. La jugada final, Dodgers, 1.5 en la línea de carrera. The board is set, the numbers are cast. Whether we cash or we burn, remember, die Würfel sind gefallen. The dice have been cast.